UCSD Forest across Remac. You just walk along the path like people do their jogs, and you will see it like right next to the path. It's kind of funny. This is my home where I sleep at most of the time. I built this place fall quarter as a means because I didn't want to pay for living, and it's worked out. When I first did it, I idealized it to myself as motivation to do it. In the back of my mind, I knew it wasn't going to be as cool, and there's definitely parts that weren't like that cool. It's not all like super pretty, but the experience was cool. I learned a lot of stuff. At first, I thought I wasn't going to tell anybody because I didn't want anybody to know. I didn't want to blow the spot up. But I just was like, I'm not going to really lie about it. So anybody who asked, I told them. My dad was the first person I told, and he was okay with it, but like tentative. My mom did not like it, but I didn't tell her till later, till I was already doing it. Most people didn't believe me, and some of my friends like didn't believe me till they saw it. But my girlfriend was like, she was not that okay with it, but then got over it soon enough. And yeah, she's happy now though because I saved the money and now I get to buy a car. What motivated me to live out here was last year I went to Germany to live in Berlin, and I pretty much had no idea what I was gonna do. I didn't know the language. I didn't have like, my idea was I was gonna teach English, but I didn't have a degree. And so when I got there, I just found a way to live for a year, doing a bunch of odd different jobs. Like I worked as a nanny, worked in construction, and slept in like cold climates without heating. And so when I came back, I was just like, well, that was way more difficult than building a little hut on this forest on campus and going to school. Property's theft, so you know, not paying for housing was like easy choice. Personally, I don't feel myself as homeless. It was very much different when I had my beard and my hair, because I had long hair and the beard, and it was no shoes was a thing. So it was like definitely people thought I was homeless right away. It wasn't that big a deal, you know. People were just less inclined to talk to me or something, a little more weary of me. So, but the other side of it is that the people who didn't have that stereotype of me and just like didn't think much of it were tend to be way friendlier, and those are the people you want to talk to anyways. So it kind of was like a filter for all the people I didn't even need to have conversations with. The first 2 quarters, I kept nothing out here because I didn't want anybody to like catch whiff. So I just had some lockers on campus and kept my stuff there. By the 3rd quarter, I didn't have money, so I didn't buy a locker. And so I had my sleeping bag, my clothes, my school stuff out here. And I kept it out here for 2 weeks, never got touched. And I've had all this stuff out here since. At the same time, the best security over something is having something that nobody else wants. And a slightly dirty sleeping bag that's been out here, and some school books, and some slightly dirty clothes isn't very valuable. I mostly focused on studies and just built something enough to cover the rain. And even then, if it really rained hard, I would go sleep at my girlfriend's. It definitely is a lot nicer with my girlfriend. Shouts to my girlfriend. The only nights that would really be a problem were the heavy nights that it would rain, just because then a river would come into here. Like the roof would still hold the rain, but the river would seep through. And those nights I would just maybe stay up studying, or just intermittently like nap at the Price Center and study. In the beginning, it was a lot of just like collecting logs. I built a table, things like that. Though after I had all my basic things that I wanted, it's mainly doing yoga, studying, reading, sleeping, and just sitting here, I guess. The school has all the resources for living. In the morning, if I don't feel like going to the gym, I'll go swim. And then I'll go shower at the gym, or either at the gym or the pool. And then all the food up here on campus, and computers, internet. I'm like a first-class homeless citizen. I'm gonna deconstruct this one because the spiders are moved in. I'm sitting here and they're just clicking at night. They're just like clicking to each other. And it's like a chorus, because you know birds will start chiming in, and you know it's beautiful. Well, spiders clicking isn't fucking beautiful to the human ear. Like it's like scary as fuck. It's alright. I've made peace with the spiders. I am looking for a place to live right now. I'm looking for an apartment. Hopefully I can find a room for less than $500. because I can buy a car, so I can live off campus and find some cheaper housing. But I just move out when I find that place.
I feel like I'm Mother Teresa, man, Gandhi, James Bond, Allahu Akbar, Yatu Sabe, I'm Fonzie, eh?